1990s and the early 2000s. And so this OG group of Cubans truly believed that they were the best Cubans because they were the white Cubans, because they were the Cubans with money. They believed that they were the best Cubans, and that they believed that they were the only Cubans who really had a right to be here because they were going back to Cuba. And all these newer Cubans wanted to go back to Cuba to visit relatives and friends. Like, of course they want to go visit their relatives and friends. Of course they miss them. And if it's possible for them to do that, they would. And then it became possible for them to do that. And so that spurred even more hatred and vitriol to those groups. I was raised to believe these things. I was raised to believe that I was a better Cuban and that all these other Cubans needed to go back. Like, it's so bad that the term Marielito of the people that came in the 1980s during the Mariel boat lift, Marielito was tossed around as a slur, as a derogatory term. Like when Cubans would see like someone like running a red light or, you know, whatever, or cursing out loud in public, they'd be like, oh, it's a Marielito, right? Like some disgusting rat or something like that. Okay, so those OG Cubans taught their kids and their grandkids and their great-grandkids to think that way. And that's why there are so many Cubans who are perfectly happy watching other Cubans getting deported. Because for decades, they have been waiting for this moment for decades. And I guarantee you that the Cubans who came in the 1980s, 1990s, 2000s, even the most recent ones, I guarantee that they don't even really fully realize how much the OG Cubans and their descendants hate them. I don't think they realize it. I think that they believe like, oh, we're all comrades. We vote Republican together. We all have the same value system. It's like, no, honey. You've been out white supremacistized. Wow. You've been out fucking Cubanized by your own community. Wow. You've been duped. You've been fucking duped. And they've been waiting for decades to get rid of you. And that's why they're still supporting Trump. They're happy about that. They want Cubans to get deported. They want that. And that's where Marco Rubio comes from. Right? He was raised the same way that I was. He was brainwashed into believing that his own people were trash. And that they needed to go. And now he's making that happen. I will vote for Donald Trump.
Talking about immigration and throwing his own Cuban people under the bus. Listen to this.
Because I know that when you come from Cuba, you are presumed to be fleeing political persecution. So you automatically are eligible for refugee cash. You're eligible for food stamps. You're eligible for Medicare, Medicaid. Others who immigrate to the country have to wait 5 years for those and don't get the refugee cash. But within a year, and if you're paroled, you can apply for a green card. And then you can travel back to Cuba as often as you want. Multiple times. You can take cash. You can buy stuff with the food stamps. I've seen it. Okay, I didn't read this in a magazine. I've seen it. They use the food stamps, they fill up these bags, and they take it back to Cuba over there. Or they just transfer cash back. Some people go back to Cuba for 3 months at a time. They've been here a year. How, if you were fleeing persecution, how could it be that a year later you were spending summers in Cuba? How can it be that less than a year later you're traveling back 6, 8 times a year to Cuba? I've never heard of people fleeing persecution going back to a place.
Raise your hands, come on! Raise your hands!
This man is a hater, man. He's telling, and yeah, you got a green card. And you drove back to the country that, you were prosecution. And how can you go back to the country that you got prosecution and you're going to see the people over there? If the country is prosecution you, this man is a seller. First generation. He's a son of immigration. This is the problem. You immigrate to a country for a better life. Give other people chance, even if they come in a proper way, even if they don't come in a proper way, they're already there. So give them a chance. We all deserve second chance, third chance. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about the killer, people that they analyze other people. No, I'm talking about decency of other human being. Marco Rubio, the way he just sees himself, can you see when you see yourself like you're better than the rest? And this is it. It's not just him. There's a lot of Cuba that they like this. A lot of them, even in Cuba, Cuban America and Cuba, no different. They think like this, and they always degrade black people. Black Cuba, Black American, African, Cuba, they see us nothing, just garbage. Just like the white people, they see us. There's no different. So when I see Marco Rubio talking like this, to me, I'm thinking nothing is new. When your brain is being adapted in something different, you lost your identity. This is how you become. And there's a lot of African that they're born in European country. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of African that they became first generation, second generation, third generation in European country. Even for decade. Trust me, they lost the way. is everywhere. Some they don't even want to associate to be seen as black African. If they was born in a European country, trust me, when you're saying you're African to them, they're thinking like you're saying something dirty to them. It's like, African? I'm not African. Some they even gonna say I'm Caribbean. Wait, but I thought your parents they're African. Yeah, that's my parents, but I'm not African. They will deny being African because they just don't want to be seen to be looked at in that way. This is it, Marco Rubio. They're the type of people, they're scared to look at themselves in a mirror to see the reflect of their own soul. It's like, nah, I don't like what I see in a mirror. They hate staring their own soul. They hate it. They hate what is inside. If Marco Rubio can erase his own background, his parents, not to be born in Cuba, to see his parents, they're more European, he will do that without hesitation. He will do that. A lot of Cuban, they always wanted to be white. A lot of Mexican because they don't have identity. Mexican, Cuba, Venezuela, really, all of them Latino you're seeing, I'm telling you, they don't have identity because they are the Spanish Empire destroyed their identity. So they became a lost cause.
Repeatedly, there's an issue here.
Look, I get it. It's easy to hate on Cubans because as soon as they get to the U.S., they become all Republican like this guy.
Yeah.
But they are escaping conditions that were created by the United States. And the reason why Cubans got a lot of special treatments in the immigration system isn't because the United States loved Cubans. The United States just hated communism and we're using the Cuban people as pawns.
Sure.
And now, because communism is not a major threat, a lot of the Cuban perks are being taken away. Like, the whole wet foot, dry foot policy. Yeah, once that was taken away in 2016, deportations of Cubans skyrocketed. And a lot of them are being told to remain in Mexico. So instead of making it easier for other immigrants, Marco Rubio's like, hey, look at the Cubans and any kind of perks they have left, we should take it away from them. He's like, how can anybody be from Cuba and say that they're being persecuted, they're having a rough life? When they come here, then they go right back to Cuba. That's because Cubans who live in Cuba, unlike you, Marco, understand that there are two economies. There are those who live in Cuba, okay, and make pesos. They have a very rough life. They can't get ahead. But those who have US dollars live a much better life. So yes, people are escaping persecution created by the United States. Then they get here, then they get a little more money, and they're able to go back home under different conditions. Also, it's not a crime once you get a green card to go back home.
Exactly.
So anybody who gets a green card cannot go back home or else it's shady. This is a Cuban doing the white man's work, going like, hey, look at my own people. They're liars, man. They're coming over here saying that they need help, but they don't, and they go back home. Don't worry about all the historical context that I'm missing here. I know it's easy to hate on Cubans, but if y'all go with his logic and go, hey, listen, these Cubans are lying about seeking asylum, then that gets rolled over to all immigrants. Now they're all lying about seeking asylum. Look how quick they go back home after they're able to get their papers. And to any Cuban seeing this, isn't it crazy how they're turning on you? Look at that. Now that they don't need you anymore.
What a guy said is no wrong. He's absolutely correct.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Because all of them Cuba, they hate themselves. And they always said, oh, Black America, they don't like each other. Black America, they're so divided. What's wrong with this Black America? They're lazy and they don't do anything. Oh, now they're lazy and divided, don't do anything. So of you.
Racism is a group system.
You hate yourself. Black America, they even love themselves. The only race, majority of black people. I'm not gonna lie, this is a fact. Majority of black people, they love themselves. Yes. Few, they rather be white. But majority of black, they rather be black. Trust me, if you go ask a lot of black people in the street, who rather you be? Trust me, they'll tell you black. But go ask other race. Especially go in countries like Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, Libya, and go to them Latin America. Oh my God, you'll be really thinking like, what? Go even in Asia, you'll be surprised. They hate being Asian. Find it weird. Your papa said, I'd rather be white. You're thinking like, what? Why? What about your own skin? They are disappointing of being who they are, who they were created. They get disappointing. I don't understand the mind. You were created to be you, but you're thinking like, yeah, I'm not right to be who I am. I'd rather be white. Why? White people, they don't like you. Why you want to be white?
What ICE does, and Border Patrol is incredible. I mean, Paul Perez and that group is incredible. Mostly Hispanic, by the way. They're like 60% Hispanic. You know, they talk about Hispanic. They're mostly Hispanic, right? And they're unbelievable people. And then they say, oh, we discriminate against. I love Hispanic. They are unbelievable entrepreneurs.
That's how racist people they say. I love black people. I love Hispanic. Oh, wait a minute. There's the door. Take an airplane. Go back to your country. Trump is a disgusting human being. Peruvian need to be ashamed of himself. They vote for Donald Trump. We vote. Oh, for Donald Trump.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, yeah, my lord. I will vote for Donald Trump.
They have everything. I did great. I did the highest. Nobody ever got numbers like I got from the standpoint of being a Republican. But even if you look at Texas, I won the entire border along Texas, between Texas and Mexico. It never happened before. Nobody's ever done that before. I did it as a Republican. I did it. I love the Hispanic. And they accuse us of all sorts of things. 60% of the people we're talking about, they're the best people we have, and they're Hispanic. The Border Patrol is largely Hispanic. ICE is largely Hispanic. They're unbelievable people.
I will vote. Oh, for Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Oh, yeah. My goodness. Do I feel sorry for them Cuban? Oh, them Latino? Hell no. They don't hate white people. Even the white people, they're sending them back. Did you hear that Donald Trump said majority of the ICE agent, they are Spanish. All of them Hispanic. They are the ICE agent. Can you see? The crazy thing is they are deporting their own people and they have no choice because the person that is paying them is a racist person himself.
Can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is a made-up new age.
You know, the KKK hiring black people to do more harm to the black than the KKK. That's what the Latino they doing. The racist president hire all them Latino people to deport all the Latino.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Am I sorry? No. Am I happy? Hell yeah, it's happening to them. Of course I am. I don't care.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah, about them. They are foolish because you know what? They spit on our black America every single day. Them Latino, the Mexican, they spit on black America every single day. Don't get it wrong to think like they don't. They do. This was just another fun day for all of us. I hope you're enjoying a fantastic day. I hope you can like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys to the next one. Peace.